just got off a sales call. I have another sales call in about 15 minutes. I always record my videos at night, so trying to get this banged out, documenting the road to 8 figures, 1 million a month. We did 5,000 yesterday, and we did 34,000 in the past week. So in the past 7 days, 34,000 cash collected. Honestly, you guys see these numbers may be a lot, may not be a lot. Right now, we are definitely behind on our goals. So a few things that I'm doing to make sure that we're able to hit our goal of 300K a month by March. Right now, we're hovering around 120. In October, we hit 120, 150. October, we hit 170 in cash collected. One of the things, common trends I've seen, if you look at the month to date, when we have our biggest months, we have like 12K days, 13K days. I think today or this month, we've only had a few 10K days. So we had 11K day and a 12K day. And in October, we had a $44,000 day or $45,000 day, and a few $19,000 days. So really, if you guys look at the math, to hit 180,000, and to be able to hit 300, we need to be doing at least 10K days. Well, we need to do 10K days every day for us to hit 300K a month. So that has to be the standard. Like your stripe has to be at 10K a day, every day, consistently. The biggest thing holding people back from hitting 10K days, one is, so as a marketing company, a lot of what we do is predicated on marketing and sales. All right. So first thing that you need to look at is if your appointments are not stacked, right? If you don't have, your calendar must be stacked. So whether you're taking those calls or you have a closer taking the calls, right now we have a closer in place taking calls. But either way, you need to be taking calls, right? You need to have a lot of inbound appointment flow. In order to have a lot of inbound appointment flow, you need to have a scalable, predictable way to get appointments on the calendar, right? So for us, we're using paid ads. We're spending anywhere from $500 to $700 a day to get X amount of appointments. But really, that only really brings us, if you do the math, we spend about $600 a day, 300 costs per appointment. It's really just 2 appointments a day that we're booking when it comes to paid ads. So not really a lot. That's not enough to have like a stack calendar. So really would shoot for anywhere from 5 to 10 appointments on a given day on the calendar. So a lot of the rest of the appointments come from our 2 amazing setters. And so we have 2 setters calling. They will book anywhere from 3 to 5 manual appointments. So if you do the math, it's about 6 to 8 appointments that we should be booking every single day, Monday through Friday. If we're behind KPI, a lot of the times, the setters will book appointments on Saturday, so they'll clock in and do appointments on Saturday. So obviously, if we have 6 days of a calendar, then we have a way bigger chance of ending off a really good week. So far this week, I've closed 1 deal yesterday. And so I think we're 2 deals in, 1 or 2 deals in. We're still very behind. Monday, Tuesday, high no-show rate, a lot of reschedules. And not gonna lie, frustrating when we don't hit our numbers. I just feel like we're behind. The whole I don't have the energy from the team. So trying to just, energy is a weird thing, right? It's how do you put numbers into energy with the team? But I think at the end of the day, it's holding everyone accountable, hitting our numbers, and doing what we need to do. And that goes for the product. That also goes for the marketing sales. So that's just what we're working on. Right now, I think the biggest bottleneck is sales. We were at a 12% closing rate. We need to be at 20%. So we have to roll up our sleeves and start closing some deals. And I think we built a better process in place. A lot of people, they would look at our sales process and probably not standard. It's definitely not standard. It's definitely not what I would say most people would really think of, but it's been working very well, and so that should allow us to close more deals. If we can close anywhere from 4 to 6 deals a week, and we can keep the cash collected at 5,000, that's going to be, let's say we close 5 at 5K cash collected, would be 25 every single week. That should be where we're at. So I have this idea, I have it mapped out, I have the numbers mapped out, just making that come to fruition. Biggest bottlenecks are show rate, people actually showing up to calls, closer actually closing those calls at a 20% close rate, and then us making sure that we're keeping the appointments consistently on the calendar. I think we're going to be, the goal is 35 appointments every single week. We're going to be at 26. So we're kind of getting there, right? It's just a little bit more of that push, which comes with marketing. One of the things, to take a step back, is everything is a cohesive system. Everyone works in tandem. So it's this goal of 300K a month. And in that goal of 300K a month, there's a lot of different branches. You have the marketing branch, you have the sales branch, you have the product branch, and then you have the executive team branch. And when all of those people are not in sync, like right now, I don't think we're all in sync, which is a huge issue. Like I think everyone's energy has been a little bit low. And so we have this massive goal. And it's not even a massive goal, 300K a month. But we need to be able to have everybody hit these goals, right? Everyone has to hit these goals. And I had a guy actually message me, one of my previous students, and he messaged me that he was hitting, which I'm freaking happy for him. He hit 40K a month, or 50K a month, and 25K in profit, 25 to 30K profit. And I'll be honest, guys, like my personal profit, we've been reinvesting back in the business. So to see that, like I'm reminded of what actually matters, right? I'm not even, quite honestly, I'm not even seeing 30K a month profit, personal payout. Like it goes all back to the business with ad spend, and it's fine. I choose to do that. But at some point, it gets to you. It gets to you. And I understand that right now, the way that we set up the business model is that it's less profit for us in the beginning, and it's going to be more profit as you kind of move along and as you build a business. And obviously, my time is going to be not in the business, and so we have a way more sellable business and a way better business that can grow without me. But it still sucks. It still sucks when you're not making the profit that you want to be making. And so we need to put on our big boy pants and start pulling some numbers. So that's kind of where I'm at, guys. Nothing too crazy. Just wanted to update you guys on that. Focus on profit. Shout out to you. If you're watching this and you're making a good 25, 30K a month profit, I think that is a good place to be at in this game. I really do. In the agency game, not a lot of people will see 25 to 30K a month profit. So if you're seeing 25 to 30K a month profit, we hit 100K a month profit in October, and I know how life-changing that was. We split that across me and my business partner. But still, 50K profit, 50K a month in your bank account is a blessing. It's a blessing, and that's what I will get back to. So that's kind of where I'm at. And again, my goal is to hit 100K a month in personal payout. So I know we could do 100, so that's going to put us at 50. Once we hit 300 in March, that's going to put us at about 75K in personal payout. This is after expenses. This is after having an entire team. And this is after being stepped out of the day-to-day, without me having to take closing calls, anything, being able to manage a team, lead a team. 75K a month is a good number. I'm happy with that. If I'm not having to be in a day-to-day, I'm happy with that. If I was in a day-to-day, I would want a lot more, but 75K a month to be stepped out of the day-to-day and focus on what I want to do. Because that's a trade-off, right? It's like, I want to focus. I'm at a stage right now where I know where I can bring the value, and I know I can make 100K a month profit coaching. Like if I wanted to drop a coaching offer and do consulting and do, teach agency owners, like I could do that. And I could make 100K a month profit. I really do believe that. Just like me and like two other people in my team. But I choose to do the agency space, but it has to actually pay its dividends, right? And I have to be serious with myself in being able to make that work. And if it doesn't work, then I don't even want to say it's not going to work, because it is going to work. But there's a timeline where I have to be real with myself, because I'm dedicated to make 100K a month profit no matter what in my personal profit. That's when I can take care of my family. That's when I can afford a lifestyle that I want to afford. And that's when I can give back to charity and do what I want to do there, which is a lot. So I need to be at that number, and God forbid, God's going to make me get there, right? Not me, but God will. So that's kind of my rant. This is just more of a rant. But yeah, we did 34K so far cash collected. We're going to probably end off at 50K cash collected this week, is going to be the goal. So we'll keep you guys updated.